Hey guys, we are starting again in the floor. As you can probably hear, the washing machine is going, so we have that going. My plans today are to go through this big pile of books. I could not believe how many books he pulled off the shelf. Now some of these, here, let me grab the camera. Some of these that are down here over on this side, let me see, over there, those little stacks, that was already there, but from here all the way over, there's four stacks of books there, and I kind of have y'all further away. I don't know why, it just felt more comfortable, and I didn't want to accidentally hit the camera while I was doing this. But anyways, I have 4 stacks of books, and some of them are like this one right here. I don't know how many of them are, but they're like this, and they're actually a Bible study along with a book. For now, I'm going to put them in the shelves just like they are, because I have several studies, even if it doesn't have a DVD, with books. I have several of those, so I'm just going to put them up there for now, and then later on I'll go back in after I have purged, and I will organize these kinds of books, because I don't have a ton of these, but I do have quite a few. And I'm thinking that my contacts are, I don't know if it's, well, I don't see myself very well in the viewfinder, but I see other things really good. But they're for presbyopia, and that means they're for distance and close-up, so they're weird, let's just say that. But anyway, ones like this I'm going to have with the others for now. I don't know if I'm going to forever leave them like that or not, so we'll see. But any of them that I want to keep, I'm going to put over here. Now this one right here is a part of a series of books. There's like 5 of them. I have, I think, 2 of them, and I want to go ahead, yes, there's 5 of them. I want to go ahead and put them together, so I am going to put it over to the side by itself, because whenever I find the others, I know I have one more, I want to be able to stick it with it. So I'm just going to stick it to the side by itself. But otherwise, all of these books, I'm just going to go through them like I've been doing. And the keeps, I will put over here. The giveaways, I will put here. And the I don't knows, I will put here. Now, the I don't knows, I've gotten rid of about half of the I don't knows yet so far. I went ahead and just decided to give them away, because I don't want them. I mean, honestly, I don't need them. Even if I want them, I don't need them. You know, that kind of thing. And another reason why that I'm going through my books is because I have duplicates of books. Some because people gave me a book. Like you saw that one that I had a duplicate of. This one right here. Which is still very hard for me to give this book away, because I like her. But I don't need 2 of the same thing. So I can give that one away. And it won't hurt me one bit. I won't know the difference after it's out of my house. So anyway, I'm going to go through these stacks of books. And I am thinking about, because I have several of these different little Bible studies, putting those, well, no, I do have a place for Bible studies, so never mind, forget I said that. I already have an area for that. So, just going to put these over there and start going through these, and I will be back with you guys, like talking to you guys, once I am done with this craziness. But I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you can see what I'm doing a little bit more. I do need to get another book too. Oh, not a book, a box. Why do I keep calling that a book? I guess it could have been one, because, you know, it's made out of paper. It could have been a book, but it chose to be a box. Someone chose for it to be a box. All right, let me quit being weird and turn y'all off and turn you back on like I do. We have to discuss this. You remember the book that I'm giving this one away because I have another one with a devotional in it. Okay. I have the study guide, and the hardback of the book. I'm not giving away the hardback of the book. I'm sorry, I'm just not. So I may pull the devotional one back down, look at it thoroughly, and decide, do I want to keep this one or do I want to give it away? Because I'm not giving away the hardback because I like hardbacks better. But yeah, I have the whole study. Yay for me. I mean, I haven't even done it yet. Why do I have it? I don't know. The reason why I have it, and another one, is because somebody told me it was good and I just haven't had time to do it. I have a lot of these that I want to do that I haven't had time to do them because I'm always doing other ones. I'm always doing studies. And maybe I should have done this with the ladies on Bible study day, or yeah, Thursdays, instead of the one we're doing, because I already owned this one. But I couldn't have shown this, but I might have been able to find it on YouTube and let everybody else know where to find it. I must have really wanted to do this book. Or somebody gave me a copy. I don't know where I got this copy from, honestly. Somebody might have given it to me whenever they were purging books, but 3 of the same exact book. It's not right. I don't need that many. I don't think I paid for all of them though. I might have bought this one, but I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know where the one with the devotional came from. I don't know who gave it to me, or if it was, I don't know. But like I said before, a lot of books people give me because they know I love books, and I just keep them unless I know I don't want to read it, even if, but I may already have one and I didn't look. You know what I'm saying? It's like I didn't pay attention to know I already had it, so I kept it. But I'm giving it away now. It's fine. This one anyway. Doesn't make me feel so bad about giving that away now, because I have a hardback. All right, let's get on. Let's get on with the business.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today, and I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke, and I will try to fix what has been broken, and take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken, and I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
I found one DVD set in there that needs to go somewhere else. And this is like a little journaling book where you can write in it. It doesn't need to be up there with the other books. But this book is from 1944. I don't know if y'all can see that. It is so old. But it's a Bible quiz book, and I remember using it with my kids whenever they were really little, and I used it in like when I taught Sunday school and stuff. Keeping that one for sure because nostalgia, and it's fun to do Bible quizzes. But I have several that are I don't knows, a few get rid ofs, but a lot of those were Bible study tools, and y'all know I love those. And books that I have recently bought in the last year or so. So, or maybe, well, no, in the last 3 years. And no, I haven't read much in the last 3 years. I've been too overwhelmed to read because everybody's been overwhelmed. I mean, I've read some, but not as much as I used to. It's not that I don't read at all. It's just I'm not reading as much as I used to read. I used to read every single day, all the time, reading. Now I don't do that so much, but I'm getting back to that because I actually started the book that Amy gave me last night. It's really good so far. But anyway. Okay, so the battery died, so I decided since I was already up, I'd set up the camera here. The little book that was a journal, I put in the giveaway stuff because it's not enough space for me to write. I'm going to go through the pile of I don't know. I just need a little bit more time to think about is what that pile is. And then, you know, the other stuff, I think I said, some of them I just recently bought and stuff like that. And there's Bible study tools, all that. I don't need to explain all that. Today is Fill All the Things Day. I'm going to be taking down, or I'm going to take the ornaments off of the tree in our bedroom because you guys know we did not take it down yet. I may not be filling everything up, like sugar and flour and stuff like that. Jeff will do for me because he takes out the big buckets. I can do it, but if he's going to do it for me, I say okay. Because he eats the stuff too. In fact, I don't even mess with the sugar as much as they do. But let's see, what else am I doing today? We're going to go buy the bins. Oh, also that, okay, like the two sections I'm working on now is all like Christian literature, like Christian writers and all that stuff. From like the middle right there where the TV is on over this way, that's all like history, children's books, some Christian literature, but not a lot. It's all stuff like that. Stuff we used during school and stuff we used, you know, kids books and stuff. The kids books, I think I don't know about all of them, but a lot of them, I'm going to buy a bin that has a seal and I'm going to put them in it. And I'm not going to have them out in the shed or anything. I'm going to have them here in the house somewhere. And if I have to, I'll put a little cloth over it, make it look like a little table. Voila, they're stored. Because I want the space on the shelves and nobody's reading them right now. But maybe, possibly, one day I might have grandchildren. So, I hope I do one day. Maybe. That'll happen. I don't know. Anyways, and I'm not saying that my children won't ever have children. I don't know if they want to or not. Selena has changed her mind several times. Then again, she might have just said what she thought I wanted to hear. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And Noah is not pursuing any kind of relationship right now because he wants to go to school before he goes down the aisle. So, but he does want children one day. He said he wanted to be grandpa, so he's going to have children to be a grandpa. But anyway, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing today, and y'all are going to go along with me. Jeff is going to be cooking on the grill, and for Mr. Tom, I'm going to try to get him out there on the grill some. He's cooking ribs, and just like the country style ribs, not like a slab of ribs, but the country style ribs. That's what we're having for supper. That and something. I don't know what yet. But anyway, I'm gonna shush now, and I'll be back. Hopefully I didn't like forget what I was trying to say whenever the camera cut off and mix y'all up, because actually I've tried to record this several times and keep getting off on rabbit trails and losing myself. So I don't know what I said and what I didn't, and I didn't rewatch. So I'll be back when I'm doing something. Okay guys, I started not to record me taking this down, but this is part of life. And we are like the middle of January and just taking this tree down. I did contemplate leaving it up because mostly it's just like woodland creatures and things like this. And it's cute and it makes me kind of happy to see it there. But I want that corner back. So I'm going to take it down and let y'all listen to some music while I do it.
Gonna stay in this moment, gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely, I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no, 'cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Okay, so it's down, and as soon as we get a bin, we're going to put the tree in it, and all of the things that goes with the tree. And I'm gonna have to reorganize that box a little bit better. I'll worry about it later. And yeah, then I'll just vacuum the floor, and we've got the outside stuff to get down, which Jeff will do. Well, I'll help him whenever he needs help, but getting on the ladder and stuff, he does all that part. He and Noah do it. But yeah, then Christmas will be down completely. And we had the top, because it was so, for some reason it was like leaning. I think because of that heavy, how heavy the topper is that we got. And it's different than the other tree we had. Is a taller tree maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we had it hooked to my hat. It worked with fishing line. Nobody knew. I don't think anybody noticed. Except me and Jeff, because we knew we did it. But anyways, nobody else came in the house though. Except Noah. But anyway, that's the tree down. It's kind of sad. I like my little tree. I like the little animals. They're cute. But they'll be back up in a few months. Before we know it, it'll be time to decorate again. So, let's move on to the next chore. Whatever that might be. I don't know what I'm doing next, but we'll see. Okay guys, it is time to fill up the coffee pods, and it's also time to fill this up. What I normally do is just pour the coffee into a bowl and go from there before I put the new in. This time I'm just going to go ahead and fill up as many pods as I can and then go from there. But I'm going to put the pods on here because I'm going to put them in the top of my container. Now, usually I will, let me just leave the jar over here, it'd be easier. Usually I will throw in however many that I have left over into this jar, but since I'm filling it up, I may not have space, like the leftovers or whatever. We'll see what I do. I don't really remember what I do whenever it's that situation. But since Jeff has started drinking the other coffee, he mixes a little bit of this and then a lot of the other because he likes it stronger. I'm not going to mix it this time because he likes the other coffee. It's not being wasted. So, works for me because honestly, the coffee is so strong. I like my coffee strong, but I don't want it standing up on its own. Anyway, I don't want it super strong. I'm going to get as much of this out of the bottom of this jar as I can get. And then I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to put the other coffee on top this time because that's just the mood I'm in today. That's what I'm going to do. And I have a little piece of wax paper here that I have this on. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that unless you maybe want to know what it is. But I did want to kind of talk about this wax paper because it's what I used for those burgers yesterday too. And I used it for that bacon as well. This is the wax paper you get in the pieces that's already cut from Sam's. And it's, I don't know if it's going to be as good as the other kind that I normally get or what. We'll see. But it's just wax paper. They're supposed to be wax paper. Who knows? It could be paper. There's a tiny bit left in that. I'm not even going to deal with it. I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. So I'm going to open this up. And I think I have only one more can of this. This is my favorite. It's the Community Coffee American Classic Medium Roast. And the other I think is Dark Roast. But I started drinking this a few years ago. And it's just been my favorite since I started buying it like 5 or 6 cans at a time back in 2020 because I couldn't find it. And feel like I have to sneeze. Sorry about that. I couldn't find this in stores, this particular blend. So I decided to just start ordering it from the actual company, directly from the company. And I will get emails whenever it's on sale, and I'll go ahead and buy like 4 or 5. Well, I've only done that twice. I did it in 2020 and I did it in 2021. And this is, let's see, I did 6 the first time and 5 the next time. That's how many cans I bought of these big cans. What would be awesome is if these were metal cans and not this cardboard, and I was able to save the cans. That would be cool, because you could use it for all kind of storage. That's what they used to be, is metal cans. But anyways, I started buying it that way, and I don't have any problems from the acid in coffee or anything like that. At least, well, I don't drink that much, just once a day. And so maybe that's why I don't have issues. Some people just don't have issues. I thought I would have done made a mess. Some people just don't have issues with it, and I don't have a problem with the caffeine, but I don't actually need the caffeine because it does nothing for me. So I thought about seeing if they have this same flavor in decaffeinated, but I don't know if they do any special stuff like with chemicals to get rid of the caffeine. And y'all know we're trying to cut we're trying to cut a lot of chemicals and dyes out of our lives. Well, this right here is the only ingredient is Arabica coffee. And it's supposed to be just roasted and ground. But I have thought about just seeing about getting the beans if they have it. Let me do this real quick. Okay. But I have thought about just seeing if they have just the beans, so I could grind them myself, so it'd be even fresher. I love the way it smells whenever you first open the can, which I love the way it smells anyway. But I'm gonna put that one in, not last, but anyways, you'll see. I'm gonna start putting these in the jar though. And what I'm going to do is use these from the older can. All of these I will use first. I'll put them on the top and in this because it will fit. And this one I will put in here, but like it'll be like my 12th or 14th. I can't remember how many I can fit in there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You'll see. They'll all go in. There is one that's in the coffee thing right now in the Keurig because I used it a little bit ago. Smelling this makes me want more coffee, and I just finished my coffee, but I'm not gonna have any more right now. But anyway, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I want to see if they have just the beans in this roast, in this blend. Because if they did, and I could grind it myself, then I would like that. And I know that there's different companies that talk about, let's see, what is it? They talk about like the mold in coffee and all this different stuff, which I don't know if there is in some coffees. But this is made in Louisiana, or it's imported and distributed by Community Coffee in Louisiana. Now, I don't know where the actual coffee beans come from, because I've never read that. Okay, our family is passionate about making great tasting coffee. In 1919, that's the year that my granny was born, my great-grandfather, Cap Saraj, I don't know how to say it, discovered a secret to making our special coffee. He named it Community Coffee out of the appreciation for his community of friends and the customers he served. For 4 generations later, our family is still active in selecting, roasting, and perfecting great tasting blends for coffee lovers everywhere. We focus on every detail of our coffee so that each package is consistently fresh and flavorful. It's a tradition our family embraced decades ago, and it's just as important to our process today. Using recipes perfected over the 4 generations, we roast and blend these coffees to create the rich, smooth flavor you'll come to expect time after time, cup after cup. Making a difference from disaster relief to supporting education at home and abroad, Community Coffee is on a mission to improve the local communities and partners we serve. To learn more about how each cup makes a difference, go to communitycoffee.com/giving. What is that? It's not a slash. It's the, why can't I think? The little line. Y'all know what it is. Back. What is that line? I can't think. I'll think of it later, and it'll be making no sense to y'all if I say it. Maybe I'll think of it before I finish this, but for whatever reason I can't think of it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's not an underscore, it's the other line that I can't think. It's just a separation line. Y'all, it's been a long time since I was in school, and I don't use that stuff every day. It's been a long time since I taught my children in school, and I don't use it every day. And they don't use it either. They don't use all that stuff that I taught them. And I knew they wouldn't, but, you know, well, some of the things that I thought they wouldn't use, I believe they do. I believe Noah uses. I believe Selena does too. You know, because some things people, they use more than others, you know, whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. The coffee pods are getting filled, and that matters. Alright, this is the last one, and this will last me about 2 weeks unless I drink a lot of coffee. Alright, so I'm going to put this one in there because it's the one with both in it. Then I'm going to put 2 more because that's what will fit in this. And then the other 4 goes in here. And I'll use these first because they're the older. And because I want them out of this jar. But it's a good way to keep it because this is sealed. So, coffee is done. Now I'm going to clean up this mess, which won't be hard. And I'm going to go ahead and get my vitamins and fill those up. See how easy that was? Okay, so I have tonight's left, and then I missed a night last week. So I just put that in Monday. So I missed a night. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I did. But I do want to do something to these 2 because I was told a while back to start taking vitamin K2 or vitamin K, and this is K1 and 2 different types of K2, and I decided I was going to start doing it. It's good for like your bones and stuff. I was told to start taking it back when I had my spine surgery, and I quit. I took it for years, and then I quit like a year ago, and I don't know why I quit. That was not a good idea, but I did. So I ordered some off of Amazon. It has good reviews, and this brand does. So I decided to go ahead and start taking this. You only take 1 a day, and what did that smell like? I don't know. It doesn't really have much of a smell. Anyways, it's got olive oil in it, which I didn't understand, but I'm not going to worry about it because, you know, whatever. Olive oil is not bad for you. I mean, you don't want to chug it, but... Alright, and then this is the vitamin D3, And I did order some more D3 the other day because it was on a super sale. It was normally $20 and it was on sale for $8. It was just like one of those lightning deals. But it's a higher amount of micrograms, so I will only have to take one of those, which I like. Alright, and then my blood pressure medication. But yeah, my vitamin D, I was deficient. Plus it's good for your immune system. This one won't fit, but I hope that one will into this container. Vitamin C, it's good for your immune system. Plus it's good to take whenever you take your iron. But there have been some things that say you don't have to. Some people may not have to, but I have tried it without my C because I had run out for a little bit and I was taking my iron. I had bad issues like stomach cramps and all kinds of stuff was happening. I didn't like it. You know what? I don't have many of these left, which I'm still on the fence about taking the turmeric. Do I want to keep taking it? Do I not want to take it? This has got ginger in it too, which is good for you. But I think I'm going to take this and get it out of this big bowl. It's not really a big bowl, but for this little bit it is. And put it into a Ziploc bag. That way there'll be more space in here. And if I start taking it again, I mean if I continue to take it, because I know I've been talking about it for over a month, about not taking it. But if I continue to take it, the bottle will go somewhere. But I have let's see, that's a week and 6 days plus this week left. Alright, and this is the methylfolate 5-MTHF plus methyl B12. It's good for your brain, your mood, your nerve system, your nervous system, whatever, I don't know. It's folic acid is harder to, how do I say it right? I don't want to say it the wrong way, but this is easier to, what's the word? I can't think of the word. It's more soluble. It's easier to like absorb and things like that. And this kind right here only has, the capsule is made out of vegetable. It's a vegetable capsule, and it does have rice flour added to it, but otherwise there's nothing else in this one, which is surprising compared to some. Like this one right here has the olive oil, gelatin, glycerin, beeswax, purified water, carob color, microcrystalline cellulose, and maltodextrin. I need to look into that kind of stuff too about my vitamins, and start paying attention to what's in them from now on, you know. If I'm going to be paying attention to everything else, but it's a lot to do. It's so much to do. Alright, and this is the ashwagandha extra strength, and it has the black pepper in it. Black pepper helps you absorb the ashwagandha better, from what I understand. It also helps with the turmeric too. It works better together. But it's just a lot of these have magnesium stearate in them, or a couple of them do, not a lot of them. And wait, did I finish off the other one? I had to, or else I wouldn't have this in here. This is the krill oil, the omega-3 krill oil. I was told to take fish oil, and I asked if I could do this instead, and my doctor said yes, because it's just as good, if not better, and I just like this better. This is the Sam's brand. Walmart does have it, but this has the vanillin in it, so if you burp it, it doesn't taste like fish. It's like vanilla. It smells like vanilla. I mean, it does have a little bit of a fishy smell, but it's better to me than the other. And I only have to take one of these a day, and it's an omega-3. It's good for different, like, heart disease and stuff. It's good for people that have high blood pressure. Now, I'm saying all this stuff because of me and what my doctor told me to take. I tell you now, I want to tell you, do not take anything without doctors, like, make sure it doesn't interact with other medications. Talk to your doctor about it. Do your research, because don't just take it just because I say so. Magnesium, because it's good for memory, it's good for your brain. And this is chelated magnesium. Oh, I'm supposed to take 2 a day? I didn't even know that. My other ones, I only took 1. That means all last week I only took 1. And that was not the right amount. So that means this bottle will only last me 60 days. And I think I have it on, I get them from Amazon because it's easier. I may have to look. I get it on the subscribe and save. I may have to look and see if I can take 1. Like, if I can get one that only has 1. That's that brand. I like that brand. It's Doctor's Best. All right, and this is iron because I was deficient in iron. No, I don't need it in this 2. I've already got it in those 2, but I open it back up. There. I opened it back up. Do I have any more iron? I'm gonna have to check, because how much do I have left? I have one week, 2 weeks. I have 3 weeks left. So I've got time to get some more if I don't have any. Plenty of time. But yeah, I take iron because of I'm deficient, and I don't want, I mean, low iron can cause you to be anemic, and I don't want that. It's not a good thing. It's not in my daily task, you know? Not what I want to do. Let's see if I can get the D in there. It all almost fits. I just can't get that D in there. Which, whenever this C is gone, all I have is a big thing of it. Maybe I can that way. It doesn't close perfectly. It's a little bit up. But, oh! These. Alright, there we go. That's better. Throw this away. Put this in the wash. Put this away. And on to the next task, which is I don't know what yet. I do really need to fill up all of those little things that need to be filled. I'm probably just going to bring it over here to the table because I've already got the camera set up. Be easier. Yeah. Okay, so not many things need to be filled up. Not as many as I thought. And I don't have, like, my oil is still good. And all the salt and pepper and all that stuff is still good. So I don't have to do any of that. There we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to fill up is the butt rub. It has salt, black pepper, onion, garlic, well, granulated garlic, granulated onion, paprika, chipotle powder, which is smoked jalapenos. And it also has microcrystalline cellulose. I need to look that up. But it does not have MSG or sugar in it. Which actually, I thought it had brown sugar in it. But it does not. So I'm going to fill this up. And I don't fill these all the way up. I only fill them up to like that little line, which y'all may not be able to see the line, but there's a little line there where this top goes down on. That's as far as I do. Alright, that one's done. Granulated onion, or onion powder is what's on here, but it's the same thing. Gotta open the right side. You know, I'm so glad these things are sealed so well, but sometimes they're hard. Do you just love the way onion powder smells? Like seriously? It reminds me of whenever I was a child and there was these golden flake onion ring chips. That's what it smells like. I loved those things. Don't know if they're still around. This one gives me trouble. Jeff did do some work to it, so that was easier. This is the granulated garlic. I haven't opened this one, or onion powder, or garlic powder. I don't think I've opened it. Nope. I don't have any open that I know of, so I'm going to open this one. I love the smell of garlic too. Garlic powder, garlic. Just love it. And since I have it open, I'm just going to do it like that. This one seems powderier than the other one did. You're a little floopy there. This has only dehydrated garlic, and this has only dehydrated onion. That's the Sam's ones. You know, sometimes they have like anti-caking agents and all that stuff. Get on there. And then this is the chopped onion. The little onion flakes. Which this says minced onion. Ooh, don't put too much. This was from Costco, whenever we had a Costco membership. 2 tablespoons of chopped dried onion equals 1/2 cup chopped fresh onion. So 2 tablespoons of this equals 1/2 cup of fresh. Gently dried to preserve its fresh flavor, our California grown chopped onions is excellent in dips, soups, stews, and marinades. Okay, so got that done. I'm gonna put them back on the little magnetic thing. They have little magnets on them. And there's nothing else in the kitchen that I need to fill. And the toilet paper and all that's good. I'm gonna ask Jeff if he can do the sugar and the flowers. I may not. Well, the self-rising flour needs to be done. Yeah, the self-rising flour. So that's the only thing in the sugar. So I'm gonna put these up and do the dreaded kitchen. But first I'm gonna throw the clothes. Let me get down here so I can see y'all. So you can see me. I'm gonna throw the clothes from the dryer to from the washer to the dryer. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. One or the other. The one that dries them. That's where I'm putting them. I'll be back.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. What what's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants. And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. I wanna hold his hand, 'cause I can't stop thinking about him. And would he understand if I told him how I feel about him? Oh, 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 oh. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. He doesn't know my name.
Okay, so all of that is done, and for some reason this was zoomed in. I really hope that that was not zoomed in some weird way the whole entire time. If so, I'm sorry. But anyway, that's done. The kitchen's not completely clean, but that's all I'm gonna record. The rest of it I will do otherwise, or you know, off camera, because I just don't want to film all that, because I just don't. Anyway, I will probably see y'all back again whenever it's time to cook dinner. I don't know exactly how he wants to season those ribs, and I don't know exactly what we're having with it. But I did want to say today is day 15 of the Eat at Home. I had a bagel for breakfast. I don't really know what Jeff had. It looks like there's some peanut butter cookies missing. I don't know. He might have had, no, he had hot dogs. That's what he had. Hot dogs. So, yeah, that's what he had. I forgot all about that until it just hit me. Anyways, that is what we've had so far, and I don't know what we're having with the ribs, so you'll find out in a little while after I figure it out. So I'll be back when I'm doing something. Okay, so Jeff and I just got back from getting the totes. We got one for the tree and all the stuff that goes with it, plus it's gonna be big enough that we can put other stuff in it for Christmas, because they just didn't have hardly anything. And then we got one for books, which I didn't get the kind I was talking about getting. I got a different kind because they're going to be in the house. It doesn't matter. And then I got some little shoebox type ones for, because some of the ones we have are just, they're broken, they're old, they're no good anymore, they don't latch properly. So we did that. So we are about to, doggone crazy. We're about to start supper, and we're going to do the ribs. I got the barbecue seasoning that I took out, that I filled up today, and I'm going to get some onion and garlic, some onion flakes and some garlic powder and onion powder, and I'm going to do some of these potatoes with butter, a little bit of olive oil just on the stove top, and we're going to have salad. So that's what we're going to have for supper tonight. So do you want to go ahead and start getting the ribs done? He's going to show you how he's doing the ribs, and tonight we're going to take the camera out with you some. Mr. Tom wants to see what you do out there with your magic grill.
We gonna make it grill.
That's just what I called it. He wants to see you grilling. Grilling and chilling. Will you move that? So we gotta turn on this light too. So are you gonna take the camera out there, son? After I get the potatoes started? Which the potatoes probably don't need to start till after those are already cooking for a little bit, do they? Yeah, we'll just wait on the potatoes. So I'm gonna move them back there, and I'm gonna put the camera down. Are you gonna take the camera out there? That's my question. One of us will record him grilling some. But he's fixing to get these started. He always does stuff. He doesn't know about filming. He doesn't know there's a certain, what?
Splat.
Why'd you do that?
Did it yourself.
Did it yourself. Alright, so this is the butt rub. And, oh no. We can't have that. That is the sad side. We're gonna get some real action going here. Are you gonna rub it in? Do you want any onion or anything like that on there? On that? What all do you want on that?
More of that little seasoning?
I know you want some more of it, but I had to get it, like, I had to wait until you moved them around. I have a question. You remember the golden flake onion rings? The chips?
Onions?
No, golden flake onion rings. Not Funyuns. I want to ask you this. Does that smell like them to you? Or do you remember them? You might not have ate them.
You want to put any other seasoning on? Steak seasoning?
I just asked you if you wanted to put anything else on them.
I usually do.
Alright, steak seasoning coming right up. If I can twist it, where's the, okay. Is that all this you want?
What was it?
The butt rub? Or do you want more?
Should be enough butter.
Alright. Putting it back. And he already has the grill on, heating up, preheating. Because you gotta preheat your grill. Just like you preheat your oven. Right, Jeffrey? Look at that mess you made. Put these over here so they can be washed. But all I'm gonna do with those potatoes is I'm gonna put a little onion powder, garlic powder, and some of this minced onion in it. And butter and a little bit of olive oil, and just kind of let them fry. I didn't even clean the stove today yet, because someone got grease all over it. And I think he should have to clean it this time.
Was it right there?
Yes, you did it.
Oh, this is.
I want to try that one. We're going to try this that I got the other day. We're going to cook the whole pack or what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Why are we cooking the whole pack?
Snack later.
A snack later, okay. See how it smells. It smells like sausage. I figured that. Some sausage does not smell that good. Like, it doesn't smell like, I don't know. These need to be washed though, because I can open the meat with them. Okay, so as soon as the grill is ready, he's going to take this out there to it, but I'm fixing to clean up all this mess so I can get the potatoes going. Anyway, so Jeff is over there cutting up some romaine lettuce to be washed. And he's probably just going to go ahead and cut up all 3 of those heads that we had gotten from Sam's. And we don't even remember how long ago we got them, but they're still good, so we're not complaining. I can't believe they lasted that long. But I have this on, and I'm about to put some butter in there and some olive oil, and got the potatoes, the cans washed, and got them opened up and drained. You think that's too much butter?
I don't even know how many you put in.
We're just doing it. It's for the flavor. That's not even half a stick, so it's fine. Let me get in your way. And really the olive oil is just to keep it from sticking. But anyway, I'm gonna let that start going. I don't want to use anything in there. What do I want to use, Jeffrey? I have a question. Nobody said you did anything. But you know how that the other... Oh, the camera's in your way. I was trying not to have it. Is it in your way? Alright, you know how the other spatulas are so thick that they're annoying whenever we flip eggs? Do you think this would be better? No? Okay. Well, I was just going to say there's this spatula in there. But never mind. With our silicone spatulas, they're just like annoying to flip eggs. But I don't want to go buy anything else. I think we just need to take all of our cast iron out and just start using it and throw away all this other stuff. Or give away all this other stuff. I don't want to throw it away because somebody could use it. But if you got to be special utensils just to use it, it's kind of annoying to me. Is anybody else like that? Are you like that, Jeffrey? Annoyed by having to use like silicone and wood in these. I didn't used to be annoyed by it, but now I am for some reason.
You got to.
If you don't, you scratch it up.
Well, they ain't make it last forever.
I'm not fixing to go spend a whole bunch of money every few years on it. I just pull my cast iron out and say, forget all the rest of that mess. Cast iron is meant to last forever. It can last through to your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren. In fact, we don't even know how old that biggest cast iron skillet we have is because it was bought at a yard sale or something, wasn't it? Or a thrift store. I can't remember where we bought it. But that one over there, I don't know how old it is because it was used whenever we got it.
You want to grab it, come.
Oh, you want to go up there? Okay.
Flip me.
We're going to go out here. Here, you want to do it? You want to take it with you? He's going to take y'all. I'm just going to throw some taters in here with some salt and pepper and onion powder and stuff. So, olive oil, butter, potatoes, garlic powder, onion flakes, or whatever you want to call them, dehydrated onion anyway. And oh boy, that's open somewhere. And now onion powder I'm putting in. And then I'm going to add a little bit of, well, I'm going to add some pepper. I don't know how much. People may not consider this a little bit, but a little bit of pepper for us anyway, right, Jeffrey? And then salt. Now, I'm not putting a lot of salt because these potatoes do already have salt in them. And now I'm just going to kind of flip them around and let them heat up and kind of brown some, like fry them sort of. But they're not going to be like fried potatoes, like French fries or something. I've done it before. I made a mess of the stove I just cleaned. That's wonderful. That's just what happens. And we're gonna have, with the salad, we're gonna do the lettuce, cucumber. What else, Jeffrey? I might need to put some more oil in there because that onion, I don't know.
Lettuce, cucumber,
Tomato. What else do we have? We got green onion, broccoli, and like stuff like that. Cheese. But there's the potatoes. They're gonna fry up some. They're already cooked. We just want to get those flavors together and let them brown a little bit, mainly is what we're doing. But we'll show you what these look like whenever they're done. Okay, so here's the ribs and the sausage and the potatoes. They're still cooking. That's the way I wanted them to look. Ooh, it's getting a little, no, it's a little fuzzy there. What is it called? Foggy. Anyways, I'm fogging y'all up. Anyway, I wanted a little bitty crispy bits on there. And, oh, Noah has no shirt on. He might get upset. Okay, you can come on in here. We're going to just build our salads over here. And Jeff didn't cut up any broccoli because Noah didn't want any. So, we got cucumber, lettuce, Jeff's dressing, cranberry glazed walnuts, tomato, cheese. Why does it feel like something's missing?
bowl.
No, there's a bowl. It just, there's stuff not here that we normally have in salads. But anyway, this is fine. It's just a simple salad tonight. It's a house salad. So, we're about to eat now. Okay, guys. With that, I'm going to go. We're about to put the tree and all its fixings into the bin. And there's no sense in showing y'all that. But anyway, we're going to do that. And I'm going to shower. Oh, I don't really know what else we're going to do. I think I'm going to see if Jeff will help me put some of those books back up. Maybe get some more down to show, to get some more cleaned up tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know what we're doing. So I'm going to go. And I know that I need to get this started editing. So I'll probably do that before I start the tree. I don't know yet. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't, do them anyway. You might like something you see later. Also, most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels and be sweet.